Hi. I just want a few words as we're like closing out. And I want to just kind of reflect something back that Ken said. This is personal. The role of fathers and partners in maternal infant health equity isn't just a professional priority, it's a deeply human one. And it's about showing up and being seen and building a future where every family is supported, not in spite of their identities or circumstances, but because we recognize their inherent worth. This is why this work matters and why we must continue to do it. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Casey Rivas, and I have the privilege of serving as the Director of Strategic Partnerships here at March of Dimes. I also have the immense honor of leading and working alongside the incredible team that brought today's summit to life. And we want to share our heartfelt thank you to Ken Harris for closing out our day with such clarity, conviction, and heart. Your words and your lifelong commitment to this community remind us of what's possible when we lead with legacy, love, and deep accountability. It was one of Ken's presentations this past year that really inspired me and why I came back to my team and said, we have to do this summit. So I thank you again for just being an inspiring leader in this space. I think so many people have echoed that throughout the day as well as our other panelists. So thank you again. I think, as we move forward with Mom Baby Action Network and we advance maternal infant health equity, we just need to remember that it is bigger than just, one person. It's bigger than just one role. It's everybody that matters. So thank you. And again, I want to thank our signature sponsor, Aeroflow Health. You really helped make this event a reality. Without your support, we would not have been able to bring together so many incredible speakers and panelists throughout the day. Um, so before I close out, I do want to ask a few more closing questions and I'm going to launch another poll. Just know that all of this information that we've been gathering throughout the day through these polls is really going to help inform our work moving forward. So I'll just give a few moments. So the first question is, what is one action that you're inspired to take after today's event? And then what are you taking away from today's discussions? Choosing one of the options that might resonate with you. And I love so many people participating in the polls. I can see all the numbers going up in it. I'm a data nerd for those who don't know, so I love seeing that. All right. So as you all are doing that, I again want to thank all of our moderators and panelists and storytellers. Thank you for showing up with vulnerability, courage, and vision. Your lived experiences and leadership are not just a part of this conversation, they're the foundation of this movement. And finally, I also want to give a special thank you to the brilliant Mom and Baby Action Network team. Simone Sneed, who you've seen throughout the day, really led the planning of this event with extraordinary care and intention, bringing together the incredible panelists that we had here. And then to Brittany Palmer, who really brought depth and power to today's community and advocacy panel, and has been a true thought partner throughout as well. So you guys are amazing. I love working alongside you, and I think your brilliance is shown in this event today. All right, so I'm going to share a few slides that are going to have some QR codes and calls to action. Don't fret if you don't get a chance to scan the QR code and do the call to action. I'm going to be sharing out these slides and links after as well. So I'm going to, here's the first one. So first, I want to share please, we urge you, this is maybe hasn't been mentioned today, but right now in the moment, right, we're really asking folks to urge your legislators to vote against Medicaid cuts. You can scan the QR code and go to a form where you can easily communicate with your legislators. This is an urgent issue. It's happening now, and this will impact millions and millions of families. And whatever we can do to fight against that, we must do. So if you scan this QR code, it's a really easy form you fill out and it'll take you directly to your legislators to be able to voice your desire for them to vote no against Medicaid cuts. All right. And then if you do want to learn more about other policy and advocacy that the March of Dimes is involved in, you can scan this QR code. It'll take you to our policy and advocacy page. If you click on advocate, you can join the advocacy network and get updated on all of our calls to action, including paid family leave, the momnibus, and everything in between. And the more the merrier. We love everyone to join us in our advocacy efforts. And as I promised, I will send these out after because I know this is fast and furious. So we also would love for you all to join the Mom and Baby Action Network if you've not already done so. You can also head to our website, ignitingimpacttogether.org. We have free resources and tools available. We'll also be posting resources from today's event there as well. And we love, again, more the merrier. We have over 600 members of the Mom Baby Action Network, and it's growing as we speak, I think. All right. And finally, I know I told you there's going to be a lot. So finally, we do invite you to please take a few moments to take our post-summit survey. Your insights will help us reflect on what resonated throughout the day, what we can do to continue to improve and grow the space together, and what learning opportunities you might be interested in the future. So it should only, it's a quick survey, like 5 minutes, hopefully. So please take that. And then also, please make sure you explore the digital program. There's a resource list there, but there's also a link to a form where you can add your own resources. And we'll be compiling them together to create a great resource guide for everybody to access who's attended this event, as well as others who go to our website. We want this to be a living document and just keep adding to it because we're hoping more and more resources are available for folks. All right. And then there we are. So as we close, I just want to say, remember that this work does not end here. This is not a one-day event. It's a reflection of a larger movement. As Ken mentioned, there's been these past months, there's been a number of organizations calling attention to the critical need to include fathers and partners as we advance maternal and infant health equity together. This is a movement that is deeply rooted in community, in care, and the belief that every family deserves to be seen, heard, and supported. So please carry these stories with you, share what you've learned, build with others, and remember that your voice, your work, and your presence in this movement is essential. On behalf of the March Times Mom and Baby Action Network, thank you again for being a part of today's summit. And remember, together we cannot achieve together we can achieve what we cannot achieve alone. Keep that with you, and thank you. And we will be sending recordings out post event.